Children of all ages. It is a beautiful Thursday afternoon here in Kim, Colorado on the Saddle Rock Sports Network's last game of the regular season for the Springfield Longhorns and the Kim Branson Mustangs. Let's talk about these two teams coming into today's contest. It should be a lot of fun. How did we get there? And who are we going to be watching? The number 22 Mustangs coming in with a record of 12-7. The number 9 Longhorns coming in with a record of 16-5. The Kim Mustangs coming off a 3-game win streak. The Lady Longhorns have won 3 of their last 4, coming off a win against Grenada 2 nights ago. I apologize. The next game for the Longhorns is actually going to be on March 31st against the number 3 ranked Stratton Eagles. Should be a good contest there. So let's talk about this contest. How do these two teams compare? Both have winning records, as we said before. The points per game goes to Springfield, and points allowed goes to the Kim Branson Mustangs. Kim Branson, excuse me, sir, my announcer's sitting right there. Sorry, had to protect my announcer seat. Our announcer is also going to be Mason Riddle. He is going to introduce the players at the beginning of the game. Should be a lot of fun. Both these teams love to steal the ball. They love to get out. It's going to be, I think, a case of who are we going to watch here in a couple of minutes. Let's talk about those players to watch. For the visiting Lady Longhorns, it's going to be number 24, Kobe Mackey. She's a freshman, folks. She leads her teams in 4 categories: points per game, rebounds, assists, and steals. You see the number right there. Pretty impressive for any player at any level to be leading their team in 4 statistical categories. Jersey Speck also helps out at 13.5 points a game, and Madison Verondo coming in at 7.5 points a game there. For the Lady Mustangs, going to keep an eye on Charlie Burley, averaging about 10.5, and right behind her, Kennedy Cranston, the freshman Sarl Mosiman, and the senior Gianna Shively, averaging about 6 points per game there. Okay, for the standings here in the league, right now this is a 1-2 matchup in the league where Springfield is currently at the top, sitting at 4-0. Kim Branson is down just 1 notch below them with a 3-1 record here in the league. It should be a ton of fun here in, sorry, some folks are handing me stuff. We're going to watch a lot of good basketball today. All right, let's get back to it, folks. Like we said, Mason Riddle is going to be the announcer. He will be on the microphone here in just a moment. He was recruited to be the announcer for the introduction of the players. Mason always doing a fantastic job and bringing a lot of fun our way. Also, folks, it is senior night. Always fun to recognize the seniors. Time for a quick break for the Pledge of Allegiance. All right, time for the starting lineups. Jackie, I want you to really zoom in on our players. Zoom in really tight. All right, now for the visiting Springfield Longhorns starters, Dakota Reed, Jersey Speck starting it up. Number 4, Bay Ellis. Number 10, Madison Verondo. And talked about her earlier, Kobe Mackey, number 24. We'll probably be saying her name a lot tonight. Now, for the hometown, Kim Branson Lady Mustangs. Starting out with sophomore number 3, Charlie Burley. Sophomore number 5, Gabby Rios. Sophomore number 4, Kennedy Cranston. There she is, senior number 1, Gianna Shively.
Senior number 11.
And here she is, senior number 11, Emma Amato. There's Dad up in the stands. Mom is down in the fan. It's a fun time here, folks. Emma has not been able to participate in most of this season, pretty much the entire basketball season. She was injured with an ACL tear last basketball season. She's on the floor tonight. Always a fun thing. I think we're going to have something special right here for you. Should be a good time. If I get a little choked up, well, that's okay. Looks like it is going to be Bay Ellis and Charlie Burley starting it up. Here they go. And this is part of the plan. There's Mom and Dad in the stands. That's Emma Amato, our senior. Couldn't be more proud of that young lady. What a fun, special way to start. They are calling a timeout. I think it's a referee's timeout. I don't think they're going to charge either team with a charge timeout there. Way to go. Great job. Fantastic work by both squads. Really appreciate teams getting that going. All right, Mason Riddle's gonna, he just got back here to the booth, folks. Did a great job introducing everybody. First shot of the game missed by Springfield. Kim comes back with the miss. Sarah Mosiman with the board. She puts it in. All right, Mason, it's all you, my friend.
All right, Sarah Mosiman gets the first points of the game. Longhorns have it now. Pass almost taken away by the Mustangs. Number 24, Kobe Mackey, throws up 3, no good. Tipped out of bounds by her teammate, Madison Fernando. It's going to be Mustang ball going the other way. Burley working around, but a double dribble called. Longhorns are going to get it.
You know, watch for the Longhorns to press, and they like to put pressure on the ball handlers. See how Kim handles that.
Ellis has it, almost taken away by Cranston. Longhorns stay with it. That's number 3, Jersey Speck, inside, getting the points. Cranston's going to have it now. Gives to Burley. Burley, ball is taken away. Bay Ellis with it. Elects not to go for the shot. Longhorns passing it around. And Kobe Mackey's going to get called on a travel.
You know, we saw that pressure right there. Kobe Mackey just picked the pocket of the Kim ball handler. Leads her team in steals. I think that's not the first time we're going to see her pick up that ball.
Burley finds Cranston. Cranston finds Mosiman. Back to Cranston. Cranston for 3. Cranston buries that one. Jersey Speck. Ball is taken away, picked up by Mosiman. Shively on the fast break. Shively up, no good. Rebounded by Mackey. Speck finds Mackey inside. Shot is blocked by Rios. Lots of contact, no fouls called. And Kobe Mackey gets the points off the turnover. Cranston driving inside, passes back out to Mosiman. Mosiman up, no good. Rebounded by Speck. Speck taking it down, working fast.
I like the tempo that Speck had, bringing it out. Mackey long three, just long.
Rebounded by Cranston. Gives to Burley, back to Cranston. Over to Mosiman. Gives to Burley. Burley guarded by Mackey. Finds Cranston. Cranston bobbles it a little bit. And that pass inside to Rios is tipped out of bounds by number 10, Madison Fernando. Cranston inbound. Finds Burley. Burley ball is tipped out by Jersey Speck. Going to stay with the Mustangs. Burley tries the three from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Dakota Reed. Wow, number 6. Sorry, that was number 3. Jersey Speck with the long three is rebounded by Shively. Mustangs break the press. Mosiman. Lots of contact, no foul again.
It was a block by Jersey Speck on Sarl Mosiman.
And a timeout called. We'll be right back on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Fencing offers affordable and high-quality fencing services. We specialize in agricultural fencing and take pride in leaving you with a fence that will last generations. We can also work with you to design and build pipe entryway that is not only attractive but sturdy and long-lasting. Our small family-runs business is excited to serve you.
Welcome back, folks. It's been a fantastic broadcast season. We couldn't do it without all of the sponsors that have made this possible here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network, keeping the broadcast booths lights on. We genuinely appreciate all of their support.
Mustangs start with it under their net. Cranston finds Shively. Shively at the top. Tries to get that pass to Burley, but it was just tipped out. Longhorns are going to have it now. Mackey passes to Speck. Speck out to Reed. Reed tries the three, just off the mark. It was tipped out by the Mustangs, so Longhorns are going to stay with it. Mackey's going to inbound to Fernando. Back to Mackey. Mackey drives. Finds Reed. Reed up. Sorry, that was Speck. Jersey Speck gets the nice little lay-in. Burley driving down from the free throw, no good. And out of bounds on the Mustangs.
You know, Mustangs doing a good job thus far with that Springfield quick pressure from Ellis and Mackey.
And Kobe Mackey and one opportunity. Great job inside there by Kobe Mackey. Chance for a three-point play now. And she converts on it. Kobe Mackey has a quick 5. Cranston working on Mackey, finds Mosiman, but Mosiman couldn't get it, maybe just a little too far outside the reach of those long arms of Sarl Mosiman.
Yeah, pass is also kind of down around her feet. I like the idea, but just not executed the way the Mustangs were hoping.
Speck goes up with the shot, no good. Burley gets the rebound, almost taken away. And a travel call on Kennedy Cranston trying to get up with the ball there.
You know, I like what they did right there. Did you notice that, Mason? Those Springfield defenders were just hovering, just waiting. As soon as there was an outlet pass, they were on the ball that fast. Where most teams are thinking, all right, it's a missed shot, not going to be a press.
Mackey, sorry, that's number 4. Ellis's shot was blocked. Longhorns stay with it. Mackey can't get hers to fall either. Burley's going to get the rebound and take it down. Working on Bay Ellis. Picks up her dribble, looking for something. And Cranston couldn't hold on to that one, just off the fingertips. 7-11 ball game in favor of the Longhorns, and we're going to get a timeout. We'll be right back after a timeout of our own.
Jones Red Angus will be hosting our annual bull sale on March 8th with DV auction. On March 7th, we will be hosting our open house to view the bulls, as well as serve lunch at the Jones Ranch. Our goal is to produce low input, high output Red Angus that thrive in arid environments. Adding as much performance while maintaining maternal merit is the key. If you have any questions, give Jordan Jones a call at 719-353-1023.
Welcome back, folks. It is a 4-point game. The visiting number 9 Springfield Lady Longhorns up 11-7 over the hometown Mustangs.
Mackey's going to start with it. Passes over to Speck. Mackey at the top, tries the 3. No good. Rebounded by Mosiman. Cranston takes it the length of the court, couldn't get the layup. And Mackey throws a long bomb down to Speck, and Speck gets it. Jersey Speck in.
Quarterback Mac. That's what we're going to call it right there. What a pass and what a reception. That was like Randy Moss down there.
Foul called down on the baseline. Going to be on the Longhorns.
Couple of subs coming in for the Mustangs. Bristol Jackson and Daniela Gonzalez. Mosiman and Shively taking a little breather.
That was Jersey Speck's first foul. Rios has it at the top. Gives to Cranston. Cranston driving under. Trying to find something. Goes up with it. No good. Mackey has it again. Gives to Speck. Speck tries the 3. Too long. Rebounded by Burley. Burley gives to Cranston. Cranston thought about it. Decides to go up with it, and a foul called. That's going to be on Bay Ellis. That's going to be, nope, they're going to call that one on Jersey Speck, and that's going to be her second. Kennedy Cranston shooting 2 now. Cranston good on her first. And Kennedy Cranston gets her second. 9-13 ball game now. About a minute left in the first quarter. Cranston tried to strip that one. Jump ball called. It's going to be Mustang ball. Cranston's double teamed, so Burley tries to get that one to Gonzalez, but it was tipped out by Dakota Reed. Cranston staying double teamed. Burley trying to find something. Tried to get it to Cranston, but again tipped out by the Longhorns.
The Longhorns now in a very tight man-to-man defense. Watching down the court at Burley's options. In all reality, she doesn't have many. They are double teaming Cranston. Finally get it inbounds to Daniela Gonzalez.
Gonzalez drives, passes back out to Jackson, but little too high. Out of bounds on the Mustangs. Mackey drives inside.
It's going to be a foul on Bristol Jackson as Mackey was driving into the lane.
Mackey up, too short on it. Rebounded by Burley. Burley's pass is taken away. Mackey tries the three, no good. Rebounded by Burley. Burley's got to be careful. Eventually tipped out of bounds by the Longhorns.
Burley may have got away with a little backcourt violation there. It looks like her non-pivot foot did step on the line, but maybe that's just my opinion from way over here.
Burley again, pass tipped away. Cranston now to inbound. Looking for something, finds Burley in the corner. Back inside to Cranston. Cranston throws all the way across to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, long two, no good.
Mackey on that rebound, as soon as she had it, her eyes were down court and her hand was in it. Already cocked for another big launch of a pass.
It's number 21, Jaylee Mort with it. Mackey, another three, no good. Ellis driving inside. Shot won't count, and that's how the quarter's going to end. We'll be right back on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
TNT Recycling, our mission is to make a collective impact on the planet by reducing pollution and landfill waste, improving our local and global environment, saving our water, and protecting wildlife. We are passionate about helping our Colorado communities create a more sustainable future, one recycled can, bottle, and cardboard box at a time. We offer various types of residential and commercial curbside pickup services, including weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly pickups, as well as area specialty schedules for those who live outside of the Trinidad or Honey areas. For questions or to sign up for curbside recycling, give us a call at 719-859-0839 or visit our website at treasurenottrashrecycling.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. It has been a busy week on the Saddle Rock Sports Network, and we are not done yet. We have La Vida action tomorrow night and Des Moines playoff action. Hopefully on Saturday, Des Moines set to take the court later on this evening in the New Mexico 1A regional tournament. Or District 5 tournament. Get my words right. Back to it, Mason. You're doing a better job talking than me tonight.
Mackey, she's going to pass to Reed. Reed gives to Mort. Mort inside to number 30, Tatiana Sandoval. Ellis passes back out. Mackey again, three, no good. Shively working now. Guarded by Mackey. Passes up to Cranston. And Cranston passed just off the fingertips of Sarah Mosiman and out of bounds.
You know, although that one wasn't quite there, I like the idea. Just got to work on that timing just a smidge. Only about 2 inches off of where it needed to be, and that would have been an easy bucket for Mosiman.
Reed gives to Mackey. Mackey inside to Ellis. Ellis to Sandoval. Sandoval up. No good. And out of bounds on the Longhorns.
Gabby Rios needs to be careful there. She was up and reaching. Fortunately, no foul called. And it's going to be Mustang ball. Here comes more of that full court press, double teaming the first option. There's Burley. Still shadowing, Bay Ellis shadowing Kennedy Cranston there.
Cranston on the ground with it. Longhorns all over it, but Cranston somehow gets it out.
Wow.
Surprised there was nothing called there, not a travel, nothing. Shively driving inside, up, shot is blocked. Mosiman gets the rebound though. She goes up and gets it. Sorrel Mosiman has 4. Mackey again, 3 no good. Rebounded by Sandoval. Sandoval gives to Reed. Reed's shot is blocked by Rios, but out of bounds on the Mustangs.
Nice defensive position there by Rios, able to recover. Dakota Reed was way open in the low post. Good recovery by the Mustangs.
Mackey up, no good. Rebounded by Mosiman. Dakota Reed now working on Shively. Gives to Burley. Burley finds Mosiman. Mosiman back out to Shively. Shively tries the 3. No good, just off the mark.
I think they're saying Rios was out of bounds as she at some point had possession of the ball.
Mackey staying with it. Gives to Reed. Reed to Mort. Back to Mackey. Mackey inside to Ellis. Ellis can't find anything. Gives to Sandoval. Ellis again inside, up. And a foul there. But Bay Ellis gets the points. I'm going to call Charlie Burley on that one. Going to be Charlie's first. Ellis has a chance at 3-point play. No good. Rebounded by Rios. Burley pass is taken away by Mort. Mackey.
With the Euro, no good, but what a drive to the lane.
Reed tries the 3. No good. Rebounded by Burley. Cranston can't find anything. Passes over to Rios. Rios gives to Shively. Shively. Great pass into Mosiman, but Mosiman just couldn't finish it.
What a pass. Quarterback Shively finding a receiver.
Slow pass there by Dakota Reed is tipped out by Charlie Burley. And Daniela Gonzalez is checking right in for Charlie Burley.
Halfway through the second quarter, back to a 4-point Springfield lead.
Sandoval gives to Mackey. Mackey at the top. Mackey again in the wing, gives to Ellis. Ellis gives to Sandoval. Sandoval no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs. Gonzalez, ball is taken away by Mackey. Mackey goes up and gets it. Kobe Mackey.
Just too quick with those quick hands. Freshman on freshman. Mackey stealing the ball right off the dribble from Danielle Gonzalez.
And Mackey gets all 3. Kobe Mackey now has 8. Mustangs couldn't find anything, and that's off the fingertips of Sarl Mosiman, out of bounds. Longhorns now up by 7. They're going to say it's actually Mustang ball, so not off the fingertips of Mosiman, but it's going to be Longhorn ball either way.
5 seconds. Tough job. Tell you what, give credit to that stingy Springfield defense right there. Nothing easy with this quick, high-pressure defense.
Ellis finds a cutting Mackey inside. Mackey couldn't get the behind layup. Does get that one and a foul. Cranston and Jackson checking in for Gonzalez and Rios. Mackey couldn't get it to fall. Ellis gets the rebound. Couldn't get the layup. Mackey at the wing. Ellis inside. Passes back out to Sandoval. Sandoval to Mackey. Mackey drives up. No good. Ellis strips it away. Wow.
A lot of contact. Refs just letting everybody play here today, folks. This really is the league championship game. Winner of this game will have the honor of being the Arkansas Valley League champion.
Burley finds a wide open Jackson. Jackson layup, no good.
I think Jackson's going to go to the line. Got fouled on the attempt. Oh, nope, it was after the shot, I guess. Mustangs with an opportunity here.
That's Bay Ellis's first foul. Shively at the top, setting up her offense. Seeing if she can get something going. Guarded by Dakota Reed. Passes off to Burley. Back to Shively. Shively drives. And pass is off of Kobe Mackey and out of bounds.
I think Shively was expecting Cranston to keep cutting, and Cranston stopped. Lucky break for the Mustangs that deflected off of Mackey. Oh, and that's a Mustang turnover.
That is an unlucky break for the Mustangs.
Lucky break, unlucky. One way and one the other. Bada bing, bada bang. That's official basketball terminology for you there, Mace.
Kobe Mackey drives up and good. Kobe Mackey maybe figuring out that she can just drive in there. Nobody wanting to foul. Cranston from the free throw line, no good. Out of bounds on the Longhorns. Mustangs going to stay with it. Longhorns now up by double digits. 11-point lead. Cranston to inbound. Finds Burley. Burley goes up. No good. Rebounded by the Longhorns. Mackey, long three. And she buries it. Kobe Mackey has 15 points. Cranston found herself wide open, decides to pass out to Mosiman. Mosiman gets it off the glass. Sarl has 6. Mackey passes to Reed. Reed tries the three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Sandoval, though. Mackey tries another three. No good. Rebounded by Mort. Mackey again inside. And eventually taken away by Burley. Branson at the top, passes off to Burley. Burley, mid-range shot, no good. Rebounded by Mackey. Seeing if she can get something in this last 15 seconds. Gives to Ellis. Ellis to Reed. Reed up. No good. Rebounded by Burley. Burley has 5. Off the head of Mosiman. And that's how the half's going to end. 25-13 in favor of the Longhorns. We'll be right back with a halftime update. Mosiman Outfitters has been outfitting and guiding in the Kim, Colorado area for almost 12 years. We specialize in taking care of ranches for the benefit of the owner, rancher, hunter, and wildlife. Licensed in Colorado and New Mexico, we specialize in elk, deer, and mountain outcomes. Look us up on Facebook or text RIM for more information.
Imagine saving on your electric bill while making your home cozier. It's easy. Get started by signing up for a free energy assessment from San Isabel Electric. Get expert advice, learn which home improvement project best suits your budget and lifestyle. Rest easy while we find a reliable contractor, schedule the project, and oversee quality assurance. Plus, interest-free financing is available to those who qualify. Now is the time to see if you can save too. Call San Isabel Electric today.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. It is halftime. The Mustangs were within 5 points at the end of the first, and now it's a 12-point Springfield Longhorn lead. Mason, how did we get here? Who's getting it done for their squads?
All right, for the Springfield Lady Longhorns, Jersey Speck has 6, Bay Ellis with 2, and Kobe Mackey leading the team with 15. Now on the other side of things, for the Kim Branson Mustangs, Cranston has 5, and Mosiman has 6, and Amato has 2. It's all the scoring for the Mustangs. 13-25 in favor of the Longhorns. You got anything, Mr. Brad?
No, I think if watching this game, coming into it, you have to look at the stats and the figures and say, okay, the higher seeded team, obviously the favorite coming in. Springfield behind the high-powered offense of Kobe Mackey. Been watching her since her junior high playing days in both volleyball and basketball. Just a gifted athlete. You knew they were going to come in here and try to get her the ball. I have not seen her play. It's really fun to watch her drive to the paint. She's shooting with confidence. If they can just, I don't think they're going to stop her, Mason, but if the Mustangs, they're doing a decent job in all the other, decent respect in all the other areas of the game. They're handling that pressure pretty well. What they're not doing is making their shots. They have missed a fair number of wide open layups, a fair number of just little jumpers that they normally make. I think they came out a little too hyped up, a little too energetic, and rushed through a lot of early opportunities. So I don't think they're out of it yet. I think it's a doable thing, but they're going to have to really execute and start making some of those hard-earned shots that they are getting open. So you mentioned the scorers. I'm surprised we haven't seen Charlie Burley really light it up yet. It's been all Cranston and Mosiman and our opening bucket from Amato. We'll see how it ends up. We'll be back in about 6 minutes with the third quarter of play.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views. In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and re-watched by players, coaches, and families.
We have ad packages based on sponsoring all the games in a given week, or sponsoring a specific team or teams.
Weekly ad packages start at 1 week, between 8 and 12 games. for $200 and go up to all 41 games for $800.
Team-based sponsorships are similarly priced.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and halftimes of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsorship, click on the link to the order form in this post, or you can visit SaddleRockSolutions.com.
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 SaddleRockSolutions.com for more information.
Ladies and gents, welcome back. It's a fun one here in Kim, Colorado. The visiting number 9 Springfield Lady Longhorns up 25-13 here in this game. This is the last regular season game for the Kim Mustangs. Springfield has one more here in a couple days against Stratton. That should be a shootout, folks. Stratton sitting number 3 in girls 1A rankings right now. So let's go back to where these teams are standing. Let me bring that up. That one is the one I want. Right there. In terms of their rankings, I'm sorry I don't have a graph for you to kind of explain where we're at and what this game means for both squads. Kim currently sitting at number 22, and there's really a lot of mathematical space between them at 22 and the team ahead of them at the 21 and below them at the 23. So win or lose, I really don't see the Kim Mustangs moving up or down very much, and Springfield has a slight chance with a win here and with a good showing at their next game against Stratton to bump out of that number 9 spot into the number 8 spot, which would mean for them that they could host a regional tournament on their home gym next weekend. So that Springfield really has something to play for in terms of wanting to host that regional. Now, as far as the Kim Branson Mustangs, the Lady Mustangs are looking to travel next week at the number 22 spot. At this point, the way the bracket is looking, like I said, they're pretty set in that 22 spot, which would right now put them in the number 7 bracket, I think. Actually, the number 8 bracket. Regardless, the host of that particular bracket, there's a lot of very good odds that might swap. So the Kim Lady Mustangs could end up in Briggsdale. They could end up in Fleming, and there's an outside shot they could end up in Colorado Springs. So it should be a whole lot of fun for the Kim Mustangs here coming up next week. Both of these squads, I think, have a great shot going into the next round of play. It's been a busy week on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We started with some New Mexico playoff basketball as Wagon Man traveled to Des Moines, where the hometown Des Moines Demons won that round of playoff basketball there. It's a winner-go-home district tournament for them. Unless you are the top 2 finishers in the district, then you have a very good chance of advancing to the New Mexico first round of their state tournament. Later on tonight, speaking of the Demons, the Des Moines Lady Demons host Springer. Des Moines is the number 2 seed in their district. The winner of that game will play Saturday in Roy, New Mexico against the number 1 seeded Roy Blue. Our other local game we have for you here in Southern Colorado is Wiley at La Vita tomorrow night, February 28th. It should be a lot of fun. One thing I also want to shout out is our super fans, folks that have stepped up to financially support us here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. It has been a lot of fun. We couldn't do it without all of our corporate sponsors and our super fans. If you'd like to be a fan, you can head over to saddlerocksolutions.com/fans and learn how you can help us keep the broadcast lights up and running. Speaking of playoffs, that's not coming up. We will do our best to cover as many of our 4 teams headed to the playoffs as we can. The Kim Branson Mustangs looking to host here in Kim, Colorado. Next week, the Kim Branson Lady Mustangs will be traveling. Hopefully we'll have a crew put together to bring you that. The Honey Lady Farmers will be hosting their round of playoffs on their home gym. And the Lady Redhawks will be hitting the road for the playoffs as well. Unfortunately, we don't have enough crews to cover the Honey men's squad. They'll be traveling to their playoff opponent. So 5 total playoff squads here in the Saddle Rock Sports area. We are glad that we got to bring you their action all year long. Should be a fun couple of weeks as we round this one out and head into playoffs. 8 minutes on the clock. All right, here we go. Mason back to it.
All right. Looks like set to check in right in front of the booth. Number 3, Charlie Burley. Sorry, not to check in, to inbound. Springfield gets a quick turnover. Mackey stays with it. But the Mustangs are going to take it away and give it right back. Mackey tries the 3 from the corner, no good. Mustangs do get it, though.
That was Jersey Speck on that last turnover. You know, we talk a lot about Ellis and Mackey. There we go. Nice feed.
Sorrel Mosiman opening up with another 2. Mackey thought about it. Gives out to Reed. Reed does. No good. That was Speck with the rebound. Her shot didn't go. Shively fast break up. No good. And out of bounds on Cranston.
Those kind of opportunities, that's what the Mustangs need. They're getting the good looks, just got to be able to convert here in this very playoff-like game.
Reed. They're going to call Mosiman on a kick, but it's going to stay with the Longhorns. Mackey has it at the top now and throws that one out of bounds. Maybe looking for Fernando to cut just a little bit more.
I think it's Verando.
Oh, yep. Cranston driving up and no good.
Another good look by the Mustangs, doesn't fall.
Mackey drives, Euro step, no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs. Cranston finds Mosiman. Mosiman gives to Rios. Rios up and good. Gabby Rios has her first points of the game. Mackey tries the 3, just off the mark. See who they call this one on.
That's going to be on Gabby Rios. There's no doubt. That's only her first personal foul.
Verando gets both of them. Cranston finds Burley. Burley almost taken away by Mackey, but out of bounds. Cranston finds Burley. Burley gives to Cranston. Cranston,
blocked
3 is
by
blocked.
Speck. Quarterback Mack finds Speck.
Mort gives to Mackey. Mackey to Ellis. Ellis. Longhorns pass it back around. Mackey tries the 3, and Mackey, nothing but net on that one. Cranston. Ball's almost taken away, but a foul called.
It's going to be Jersey Speck picking up the foul on the Cranston's drive.
That's Speck's third. Got to be careful now. Mosiman up. No good. Rebounded by Mort. Mort gives to Mackey. Back out to Mort. Mort tries the three. And nothing but net for J. Lee Mort. And
Bay Ellis got a hand on it.
Great job by Bay Ellis to throw that off the body of Kennedy Cranston.
That's just a heads-up athletic play right there.
And it's raining threes for the Springfield Longhorns. 3 threes in a row.
Well, it was a 9-point game. And the lead is back up to 19, just like that, here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Let's see what we got on a replay there. It's going to be the drive from Gabby Rios, working in the paint, puts it up, and gets it to fall.
Bill while making your home cozier. It's easy. Get started by signing up for a free energy assessment from San Isabel Electric. Get expert advice, learn which home improvement project best suits your budget and lifestyle. Rest easy while we find a reliable contractor, schedule the project, and oversee quality assurance. Plus, interest-free financing is available to those who qualify. Now is the time to see if you can save too. Call San Isabel Electric today.
Welcome back, folks. We appreciate you being here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. If you're watching this game from afar, maybe you would like to have Saddle Rock Sports at your school. Get some student-powered broadcasting up and running in your community. Let us know. We would love to get you in on the action. It is a ton of fun. It gets a lot of people involved. And, hey, you get to be around some exciting sports action, be it football, volleyball, and now here in the basketball season.
Burley to inbound. Finds Cranston. Back to Burley. Mustangs break the press. Mosiman inside. Tipped away. Longhorns get it. Sandoval. Great pass inside to Kobe Mackey, who gets another one. Burley gives to Shively. Shively backs out. Mosiman looking for something, finds Burley. Burley gives to Shively. Shively tries the three. No good. Rebounded by Speck. Speck gives to Ellis. Travel called. Longhorns now up by 21 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yeah, it keeps doing that, but the times that I told you about it, you said it was fine, so.
Cranston working on Mackey. Cranston gives to Burley. Burley tries the three. Burley buries it. Charlie Burley gets her first points of the game. Ball's taken away. Mustangs have it now. Cranston finds Gonzalez. And Gonzalez loses that one to Jersey Speck. Jersey Speck, layup is good. Jersey Speck has 8. Cranston, spin, finds Jackson, who gets it. Bristol Jackson, first points of the game. Mackey gives to Ellis. Ellis cutting Mackey. Mackey gets another one. Cranston, layup, no good. Rebounded by Mackey. Fast break now. Gives to Speck. Speck. Jersey Speck gets another one. 10 points for her. Inbound was tipped out by Ellis. Mustangs are going to have it. Burley finds Shively. Shively back to Burley. Burley, three, too short and out of bounds. Almost hit our camera guy, Blake.
Nice work by Blake Olguin, getting the ball back in play.
Speck gives to Mort. Back to Mackey, over to Sandoval. Sandoval passing inside, is taken away. Shively, fast break again, up, no good. Mosiman goes to the ground with a jump ball. It's going to be Longhorn ball. .30 seconds left in the third quarter. Longhorns up by 22. Sandoval, no good. Rebounded by Burley. Burley's pass is taken away by Speck. Speck driving the court. Passes back out to Mackey. Mackey passes off the legs of Charlie Burley and out of bounds.
You know, that last play, give credit to Jersey Speck. She read that one like a book. Picked that one off with ease. Good defensive presence by Jersey Speck.
Ellis gives to Mackey. Back to Ellis, to Mort. Mort's pass is taken away by Shively, and that's how the quarter's going to end.
All right, let's see what we got on the replay. Matt coming off. I think this was a pretty give and go between Ellis back into Mack for another Springfield bucket.
Stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. Just talking with Mason Riddle. Mustangs having a tough time really finding their offensive rhythm here in this game. You know, Springfield has come out. They've done a good job with the pressure. The Mustangs have handled that pressure, and they've had many opportunities on the offensive side of things, just have not been able to take advantage of those opportunities, partly due to great defense like that. Springfield double teaming Cranston. Often, we've seen this all night long. They like to double team the first pass option. Charlie gets it into Shively on the other side of the court.
Shively at the top. Guarded closely by number 22, Bray Dukes, but Shively gets the floater to go. Gianna Shively gets her first points on senior night. Speck tried the three. It's just off the mark. Rebounded by Cranston. Burley picked up by Mackey. Tough defense is going to force her to lose it. Mackey and the Longhorns have it. Mackey drives and gets the foul. See who they call it on. It's going to be on number 33, Bristol Jackson. That's going to be her second. Mackey no good on the first. Does get the second. Cranston gives to Shively. Shively looking for something. Drives baseline. And he's called out of bounds.
But she was pushed out of bounds. It's still going to be Mustang ball. And there was a foul called on number 10 of the Lady Longhorns.
Cranston to inbound. Throws to Shively. Shively guarded by Dukes. And ball is stripped away by Speck. Speck stays with it. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Mackey. Mackey shot, no good as well. This time rebounded by Rios. Shively at the top. Cranston working on Mackey, goes up and gets blocked. Great defense again by Kobe Mackey. They are going to call it out of bounds on the Longhorns though. In a timeout called by head coach Justin Winford of the Mustangs. We'll be right back after a timeout of our own.
Located at 314 Colorado Avenue in Lahaina, the Diamond W Mercantile is just like the general stores of the Old West. We stock a little bit of everything, including but never limited to handcrafted tack, traditional housewares, homestead supplies, natural grocery items, locally grown meat, and many local handmade products. We are also proud to offer a variety of freshly roasted coffee drinks and bakery goods made from scratch. We are proud to offer a return to the simpler way of life for our community and hope you will stop in and say hello.
Welcome back, folks. We got a lot of stuff still coming your way on the Saddle Rock Sports Network this weekend. When this game concludes, you're going to have to keep it right here to watch the men's half of this contest as the number 7 seeded Branson Mustangs take on the number 33 Springfield Longhorns. Or you can head over back to our YouTube channel and find the number 2 in their district, Des Moines Lady Demons, taking on the Springer Lady Red Devils. Playoff basketball and playoff-like basketball for you right here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
All right, 6 minutes left. Mustangs to inbound. Cranston passes to Burley. Burley's going to stay with it, but eventually out of bounds. Longhorn ball going the other way. Longhorns passing it all around. Mackey tries the three, no good. Tie up there between Kennedy Cranston and Braley Dukes. Daniela Gonzalez checking in for Bristol Jackson. Speck is going to get fouled there by Sorrel Mosiman. It's going to be Sorrel's first foul of the game. Jersey Speck gets her first. No good on the second. Rebounded by Ellis, though. Speck goes back up. No good. Gets her own rebound, though. Finds Mackey outside. Mackey wide open three is good. Mackey averages 18.6, but she's well over that tonight.
She is going to be a fun one to watch, folks. Only a freshman. We get to enjoy her back. Oh, there's a block by Bay Ellis. Tell you what, folks, Bay Ellis can jump out of the gym. Watch her during volleyball season. Really get up there on the spike line. Whoo, Jersey Speck getting it done.
Gonzalez finds Burley. Burley up. Just off the mark. Rebounded by Mackey. Passing it all around. Speck inside and good.
Lead is now 30 points with 4 minutes to go. Springfield really coming in tonight, setting the tone, beginning with their defensive pressure, and then executing offensively. You know, it hasn't just been Kobe Mackey. It's been a multitude of players. Jersey Speck having a pretty good game. Bay Ellis really ripping down some key rebounds. All of their squad doing it in different ways, supporting each other, and really playing, I think, a very well-rounded game, even though, yes, the stat sheet says one player does the majority of their scoring. It's not just a one-woman show. It is a team game, and Springfield subbing in some of their non-starters now for some final minutes. Kim Branson Mustangs just not really able to offensively execute the way they have been this year. And maybe that's a good wake-up call getting ready for next week as they go into actual regional playoffs. Probably will be number 22 going into a foreign court, and maybe a good wake-up game like this, realizing you got to execute if you want to play playoff caliber basketball.
Cranston, no good on the three. And quarterback Mack throws a little too strong there.
Oh, the name stuck. Yes, quarterback Mack.
Mosiman finds Gonzalez. Cranston with it now. Pass almost taken away. Mosiman back out to Cranston. Guarded by Mackey. Cranston again picks up her dribble. Finds Mosiman. 3 minutes left. Mosiman's pass is taken away by Valerie Waller. Gives to Mackey. Mackey inside up and good. Kobe Mackey keeping the scoring going. Cranston up. Too strong. Rebounded by Jackson, though. Gives to Mosiman. Mosiman up, also off the mark.
Yeah, it's not that the Mustangs aren't playing with heart tonight, just not quite executing. Again, a lot of that dictate and give credit where credit is due. The Lady Longhorns coming in and really playing a fantastic game.
Tipped out of bounds by Mosiman and the Mustangs. Shemaya Furch checking in for Braley Dukes. And Tatiana Sandoval coming back in.
Let's talk about next week for these Lady Longhorns, currently sitting at that number 9 seed according to the Chassa Seeding and Selection Index, like we mentioned. The team right above them is High Plains. Let me make sure I'm right on that. I've been looking at these numbers a lot. Number 8 is High Plains. Coming up in a couple of days, the Lady Longhorns take on number 4, Stratton, and that could end up being very beneficial to these Longhorns. Win or lose, that is going to help their rankings and their seedings, maybe just enough to bump up into that number 8 spot. If they're somehow able to, if they play as well as they did tonight and execute the way they need to against Stratton and pull an upset, they could very well host a regional tournament next week. Good stuff. Nice interception there by Mosiman. See if the Mustangs can finish on a positive note.
Burley's going to take it down. Finds Shively. Gives to Gonzalez. Gonzalez drives up. No good.
Yeah, I like the idea of that play. Daniela Gonzalez driving into the paint from the left to the right. Went up just a little bit too late with their shot. But, hey, she attacked. And that's what you got to do. You got to attack. Got to try to make something happen. Finish on a good note.
Pass is tipped out of bounds by the Mustangs. Sandoval gives to Waller. Waller to Mackey. Mackey passes just out of the hands of Furch and out of bounds.
At the conclusion of this, we will have a post-game scoring summary for you. And then after the standard warm-up time, it'll be time for the guys contest. It is senior night. I've not been notified if there's going to be any senior night activities between the games or if they're going to wait until after the games for that to happen. Regardless, we'll have the action for you about 5 minutes before tip-off with our pregame show, talking about these men's teams coming up, how they got to this point in the season, where they sit in their league and in the Chassa rankings. Right here for you on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. The crew tonight, this afternoon, Gabby Rios with a nice bucket, has been her sister Jackie Rios on the reaction camera. Lizzie Rodiguero on the main camera. Blake Olguines on the floor camera. Mason Riddle with the play-by-play, and I've been working the 1s and 2s.
Sandoval was called out of bounds there. Mustangs with 30 seconds left. Let's see if Shively can get something on her last time playing on this court. Gonzalez tries the 3. No good. Rebounded by Mackey. Waller back to Mackey. Over to Sandoval. Mackey's just going to try and run this one out. But Burley takes it away with 2 seconds and gets a final bucket. Charlie Burley finishing out with 2. And we'll be right back with a scoring update.
Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. About 11 minutes to go before the start of the boys' game. Mason's doing the final math, tallying up the scoring summary here, and he gave me the thumbs up. Mason, who got it done for their squads tonight?
All right, for the Kim Branson Mustangs, Shively had 2, Charlie Burley with 5, Kennedy Cranston with 5, Gabriela Rios finishing with 4, Bristol Jackson with 2, and Sorrel Mosiman leading the team with 8. Now, on the other side of things, for the victorious Springfield Lady Longhorns, Jersey Speck had 16, Bay Ellis with 2, Madison Varando had 2, Jaylee Mort with 3, and Kobe Mackey finishing with 31 points.
Did I hear you right, Mason? 31 points?
31 points.
That might be the largest single-scorer game we've witnessed here this basketball season on the Saddle Rock Sports Network, guys or girls. Fantastic work by Kobe Mackey and the rest of her squad, too. You know, those 3 guards between Mackey, Ellis, and Speck really do a fantastic job of putting a lot of pressure on the opposing offense, not giving them anything easy. And I also really liked what they did on the inbounds plays, where they double-teamed that first option ball handler, and they got 1 5-second call. Probably could have gotten a few more if it wasn't for a few lucky last-second heaves inbounds, really establishing their will, starting with their defense. The Mustangs playing as good as they wanted to in all realms of the game, I believe, with the exception of converting on their offensive opportunities. They had a lot of good looks. They executed plays really well, just weren't able to find the bucket. And headed into next week, going to have to find the bucket if they want to continue to extend their games into the regional playoffs. Folks, we will have our final announcements of the teams that we are covering, their schedules as soon as we know. Typically those schedule brackets are released either late Sunday evening or early Monday morning of this coming week. And again, as soon as we know, we'll put it out on Facebook and have that all the information for you as soon as we can. All right, we're going to take a quick break. That's the end of this broadcast, and we'll be back with about 5 minutes to play.